think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On top.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
And he will have the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Gain of 6. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
That's another Broncos first down.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Broncos had 10-3 on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward.
And the ball is knocked out. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff runs. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. To throw, here's Nix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're going. It's Nix. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Now Love. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And the Packers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Down. 52, yellow, 22. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's a second and 9 now from the 29. Toss to Harvey, running right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once more with Harvey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2.
On the pickup brings up second and 2.
Nix to the air. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 27-yard line.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Nick's going to give to Harvey. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking them.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat. He's got him in. Complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Short throw. He's got Kraft. All that for a 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing. Love. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. Back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Throwing Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Nix. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. That's taken in by Kraft. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Broncos 7. Dave York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st down, back to Harvey. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now, after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
They'll go play action with Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And he stopped immediately there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Dobbins trying the left side. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. 3rd down and 1. Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
Back to throw. Nix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here we go. Set.
On play action. Love to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few.
Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? And now, well, boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Toss left side for Harvey. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nix. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Packers.
Here's Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Devils can't hear it no more. Send it to the man, can't do it no more. Don't feel it no more. Jump in the middle, they can't see it no more.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Black ultra. Blue striker. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
It's 4th down.
Inaudible here to get a new look.
Black shot. Black blue. White. White. Set.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
Set. Hut. Sticky. Green. Watch out.
And now they'll shift things around.
Real green. Set.
Glove. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this in the red zone all the way inside Denver's 15. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 54 yards.
Ready.
A give right side for Pacheco.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Isaiah Pacheco
With touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Nick's going to keep this himself.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Up the middle, it's Harvey.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
That is caught. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
To throw is Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. On the toss, here's Harvey.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Nick's going to keep this himself.
Touchdown, Broncos! Pat Bryant, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos get a bit closer.
Lutz with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the Broncos' 42-yard line.
Here's Pacheco once again.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Love now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Love. They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He'll try and do this himself.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Cade York for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through.
And that will finish off this third quarter of play. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth quarter. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
To throw, here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Wide open receiver, complete.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
16 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
They run straight ahead with Harvey.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Nix to the air.
A short throw to Ingram. Dropped at the 35. So able to display his strength, but not much room to operate.
Now 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw.
Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Harvey.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
They're going. It's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
No reason not to try it right there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
He targets Ingram for another grab.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. That right there, career catch number 541, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow, who also obviously played the tight end position.
Yeah, and helped revolutionize it when he was in San Diego. But how about what we're seeing right here? You talk about 541 catches at the tight end position. You talk about lofty territory, rare air. He has a lot to be proud of in his career.
3rd and 4.
Captain. Almost set. Ready.
Throwing Nix.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by John Barron.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Now it's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very solid gain of 27. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram there to make the grab.
And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Luke Musgrave.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Ready. Go. Testing.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Play action this time with Love. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
To throw now, here's Love.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, a run with Harvey.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Nix.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And this is caught. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
And he missed it. It wouldn't have mattered. They were going to lose either way, but the game ends strangely on a missed